Here in the wilderness, it can be quite hard to survive, even for a trained expert. But thanks to me, Bear Grylls, I'm gonna teach you how to survive. This is how to survive in the wilderness with just a knife. Here in the wilderness, it's very crucial to your survival that you have drinking water. As you know, you can't even survive 3 days without a sip of this succulent substance. So I think it's about time we start the trek for war. Holy crap, here it is! Look at all this water! Oh my... We could use this as a source of drinking water for days! Well, not even days! We could use this for an entire trek! And we can follow this river and find civilization to get us out of this place. This is great. This is the first step for survival. This is how to survive. Now that we know what our drinking water supply is, the next step into your survival is to know your surroundings. It is very crucial to know where you are in these woods, as it is very easy to get lost. Now, our first point of reference is obviously this rock here. Now that we see this big rock, we know that this will be our base camp. Now, that's not the only thing we need. We need to look around at the small things, at the big things, to know where to go and where not to go. We need to know where we're going. It's pretty simple. It's like when you go into elementary school and you find out where your classroom is. You need to know where that classroom is, and the bathroom and all those other places. Now, as you can see, walking down this forest, we have that tree right there. That could be another reference point, the tree that's just, you know, hanging out. Now we have this big tree right here. That could also be a reference point with those ugly mushroom things on it. It's perfect. See, look at the big things. Look at the small things. They can help you survive. They can help you get your way around the place. Now it's time to cut the tree. You're gonna want to cut it exactly like this. It's a good thing we got the first thing done. I think that did a number on it. Now, let's get to the next part, which is doing the tea across the top. I don't think I did enough on the tea below it, so let's continue doing some of that. Blimey, we really did a cut on this. Daddy did good. We're gonna have to take this back down to our home base. Let's get moving. Now that we have our wood, we can use this to create some ropes and snares for animals, like squirrels, even lions or bears, that we can use for food. But we need to be careful that we don't actually run into these animals, as they'll tear us to shreds. Now, let's get moving. I think I'm getting a little thirsty. We'll have to get a drink soon. Just look at this beautiful water. Take a look at that. Alright, now that we've done all the other steps, the next step is to make a fire. Obviously, you can use this fire to cook food, to stay warm during the night, and have a light source. Now, we need to go find how to get this fire started. Holy crap, it just caught on fire! Oh my gosh, this is amazing! Whoa! 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 Well, the fire stopped, but I'm not taking any chances. If that happens again, we could die. Alright, now that we got the fire done, we need to go get some shelter. Now, you must know that shelter is one of the things that's optional. Obviously, you could sleep in a tree or just down on the ground somewhere, but to make sure you're safe. But a shelter is a better option, in my opinion. In Cameron Grylls' opinion. So, let's get looking to see if we can find a shelter. Blimey, look at all this wildlife. If we're lucky, maybe we'll find a preset house that a last survivor has been in. That would be very lucky. You gotta get your strength ready. That's a Cameron Grylls tip. Blimey, look over here. We found some shelter that we can sleep in for the night. We'll have to cut past this. We've gotten very lucky. Look at this. Mighty disgusting. But this is good shelter. We could sleep under there. Animals won't be able to see us that well if we just pile a bunch of leaves there on top of me. This is where we'll sleep for the night. Well, that was a mighty fine sleep. Ugh. Mighty disgusting under there. Get stuck in. Anyways, we're gonna get back to home base now. We need to find out what the next steps of survival is. Now that you guys have been paying such well attention. So, as you can see, survival can be tough, but if you work really hard, it can be a very easy thing to do. Let's get moving, cameraman. Wait a second, what was that? Crikey, it's a bear! We need to get out of here! Run! What are you doing, cameraman? Let's go! Quick, let's hide, he won't find us here. Now, you must be careful, because a bear is very good at smelling. We're gonna have to blend in with the environment. Alright, I think the bear's gone. Now that we've woken up and we've survived one day, it's time to continue our trek downstream to find civilization. Let's get moving. Oh, crikey. That was scary. If that bear would have gotten us, he would have tore us to shreds. It's a good thing that's over. I have been in millions of chases. I don't think one has been as sexy as that. Luckily, I don't think there's any more. It's a good thing Mama wasn't there. I heard the Mamas are really good at shredding it up. What's this? I found a pathway. Let's get moving. Following me, cameraman? Because it's about to get serious. Crikey, looks like we have some holes there. Ground hole? Oh my. We've done it. We have survived. Look over there. Civilization's been with us the entire freaking time. This is how you survive in the wilderness. We just did all of that. We even found civilization. Thanks for watching. My name is Cameron Grylls, and this is survival. This is how you survive in the wilderness with just a knife.